Hello and welcome to Leeds Lounge, the episode where there are no guests. We're just giving you all the facts that you need for a successful weekend coming up in just a few days. For our returning guests, and those of you that have been to Leeds Lounge before, like any great theme park, we've added a few new attractions and surprises because, as Walt believed, we keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things. So, yes, there will be magic.
Oh, the magic is going to be so incredible, and we cannot wait to have you here. Friday night, we're opening the park. The location, it's the Grandeur Events venue. The address is 2120 North Woodlawn Boulevard, Suite 370. Check-in begins promptly at 4:30 p.m. Attire, dress casual, but please represent your school. We love to see the school spirit and see everybody there. So that's strongly encouraged.
And dinner is at 5:30. And in the words of Lemire from Beauty and the Beast, we invite you to relax. Just pull up a chair. And as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Dinner will be provided by Fuzzy's Taco Shop. And yes, it will be très magnifique.
Oh, oh my gosh. We have had them cater before, and if you've attended, like you know how great it is, but definitely looking forward to that again. 6:30, the Kingdom Connections trivia. So we've had a lot of amazing people working behind the scenes to put some awesome events together. So we have a night full of magic and memories as we build connections and really get to know one another better. We want to get to know our guests because of Disney at Disney parks. They don't have customers or attendees. They serve guests. Every interaction matters. And as Woody reminds us in Toy Story, you've got a friend in me. I left all the singing parts to Jordan. He's the skillful one with that stuff. So at this weekend, it's all about connections, friendships, leadership. And at 8:30, we will dismiss you to your hotels. After all, even Magic Kingdom closes eventually.
That's right. But don't worry, as things close, things also reopen. And we reopen the park Saturday for the main event. The location is the AMAC at the Kevin E. Morris Administrative Center. The address is 903 South Edgemore Street. Check-in begins at 9:30, or sorry, 7:30. And the dress, wear that Candace Lee shirt. Even if the new one you got, or it's never a problem to wear that vintage one from a couple years ago, the last time you went to the Magic. So we'll
We
see you
we
then.
love throwbacks. We love throwbacks. And at 8 a.m., we have our welcome. We have an official welcome from our cast members, Jen Farr and Tim Vesco. And yes, today we are all cast members. At Disney, everyone plays a role in creating the magic.
And speaking of the Magic, if you guys have been listening to the last two Leads Lounge, you know what you are going to be in for. At 8:15, the keynote with Dr. Disneyland himself, Jeff Barnes, the author of The Wisdom of Walt. And when you think of Disney excellence, you think of storytelling, leadership, and culture. And as Walt said, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Jeff is going to prepare us to be inspired and challenged for the rest of your evening.
As Jordan said, if you have hopped on, if you've seen the last few Leads Lounges, you've seen how motivational Dr. Disneyland is. So you're in for an amazing experience. Then the morning attractions, you will travel to your first two attractions for the day, where we will have the information put up for the sessions yet to be determined. Those will be determined by you, our guests. Because, like Walt Disney World, we believe in intentional design. Every attraction has a purpose.
So we're here for you, and the conference will be designed by you and to fill your needs. After those first two attractions, we will at 11:30, we'll have our Q&A with Dr. Watson. Bring your curiosity. I mean, after all, in Ratatouille, we all learned that anyone can cook. And in leadership, anyone can grow. And that's our opportunity to grow as a state and ask him questions about what's happening and what we can do better.
Absolutely. And as we've said before, we feel like Kansas, we have the absolute best leadership for our profession. So Dr. Watson, once again, we appreciate what he does and how accessible he is. So right after that, 12:30, it's time to eat again. So as Mary Poppins said, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Or in our case, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. Refuel because the afternoon is packed, but you all have fast passes, so you get short wait time at all attractions.
Like I said, it's free. We threw those passes in for free for you guys. We took care of that. Um, as Dwayne just said, afternoon attractions begin at 1:15. And as Tiana reminded us in The Princess and the Frog, the only way to get what you want in this world is through hard work. Leadership takes work, improvement takes work, impact takes work. This afternoon is about rolling up our sleeves and turning inspiration into action because we're not just here to talk about excellence, we're here to build it.
Absolutely. And that's those same expectations that we set for our students. That's what we do for ourselves as well. So we are ready for an amazing, amazing experience. At 3:10, we have the closing fireworks show featuring cast member Pamela Menez. Every Disney day ends with fireworks, not because it's flashy, but because it's memorable. And Walt reminded us laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, dreams are forever.
And unfortunately, all good things do come to an end. Your Disney trips all come to an end, and that happens at 3:15. The park closes. We have to head to the parking lot, but we do not go home unchanged. I speak for all of us on this team that we are looking forward to an excellent conference. Um, Thank you guys for choosing to be part of the magic. We're going to create something for our that are at our schools that we'll remember long after that closing fireworks show. Just a couple of things. Remember to check your emails for those hotel confirmations, as well as all the information we've just given you in like readable format, so you don't have to remember it. And in the famous words of the Mickey Mouse Club, MIC, see you real soon. KEY. Why? Because we like you. MOUSE. And we will see you all in just a few days.